Hey Pisces, welcome to your May general love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope you guys are doing well, staying safe out there, right? Please keep in mind that energy is interchangeable. That means it can go vice versa, and you just have to pick which side resonates with you, okay? And I am reading for a lot of people, so this reading won't resonate with everyone. So just take whatever fits with your situation and just leave the rest out, okay? Last one, thank you. All right, and we'll get into it and let's see what's going on with Pisces. All right, for your romance angel cards for the month, we have let go of control issues. So definitely let this situation unfold naturally. Somebody, I think, is feeling a little bit upset that things aren't progressing the way that they want to here, okay? We also have new love and past life relationship. So it's definitely someone from your past, right? But them coming back with a new type of love, okay? The recircling of old emotions, but that cycle's gone. So starting a new cycle here, okay? And if it's not that, if it's a new person, it's somebody that you've just recently met that feels like home to you, that feels like a soulmate, feels like even twin flame, that type of feeling, okay? We also have, I did it because I was hurt. So someone definitely feeling bad about and acknowledging within themselves what they've done in this situation. Having you in between is exhausting, and watching your social media to keep track of you, right? So this is where this is frustrating. Could be like a soulmate type situation, because they're frustrated. They don't know where you're at, how you feel about them, and where it's really headed. And by them constantly thinking about it and not knowing, it's driving them crazy. Okay. We have the Magician as the overall energy here. So manifesting, right? That's what I'm really getting from this card this time. But making things happen and making things possible, okay? Somebody knows that you are the one and they want to make it happen. So there might be some roadblocks in the way, and they know that they have the tools they need to make this happen, okay? This is overall energy, so this is what it's going to be about, okay? Now let's see what's going on in the current situation. What is your person doing right now in regards to you? All right, yeah, they're confused. We have the Seven of Cups here. So they don't really know what to think about this. Like I just said, they want to make things happen, right? But they're not sure which way to go about it. We have Justice in the Tower card here. So something definitely happened, and I feel like I just heard karmic blast. You know, karma's kind of nipped this person in the butt, I believe, okay? Not in a bad way. I'm actually, the way I'm seeing it is, the universe is kind of showing this person through signs and synchronicities, and it's kind of blowing this person's mind. It's showing them that, you know, this person has been around all along. So it could have even been a friend that you've known for a very long time, somebody from the past, and it's just now hitting this person like, whoa, they're the one I want to be with. They're the one, right? The Magician. And it's kind of like all of these manifesting powers where they didn't realize that they were manifesting their soulmate true love when all along it was you. Okay, so this could be a new person as well, all right, that you've run across where all of a sudden they had a moment where they're like, whoa, you know, this person is it for me. But this is balancing the scales, and it's kind of like a shock wave, okay? I would see it a different way other than that, except for Spirit's telling me that for that combination. So we have the Death card as well. So transitioning, letting old things, old patterns die, and new ways of working in your life and in their life. It's transitioning, okay? This is all about dark night of the soul and realizing and having epiphanies that I need to drop what I've been doing in my life because it's not been helping me. I need to drop the way that I was searching for my soulmate and the person that I want to be with, but all along, it's like the universe is saying, here, light bulb, ding dong, they're right here. And it's kind of blowing this person's mind. They did have feelings for you. They did know that you were that special, you were special, but they didn't realize that what they were manifesting and asking for all along was really you. Like, something was stopping them. So we're going to see, okay? Let me see how they're feeling in the current moment, Pisces. And it's funny because I just saw and I heard laughter, and I heard you guys say, haha, I knew all along. So this tells me you guys knew this person would eventually be back, and you knew that you had a special connection. That's cute. Let's see how they feel. We have lovers. They definitely feel this intense chemistry, right? They do know that this is like, could be a soul link. Finally getting that epiphany. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So they do want to start something with you and sow a seed here. Okay, and the Chariot. They want to be able to overcome these obstacles and be successful coming towards you. Tell me about the Lovers. Four of Cups. So they've been really disappointed in the past. Yeah. Four of Cups, Page of Swords. They've been disappointed in the past. They've been trying to figure out why they've been so disappointed and so bummed out about you. When to me, what I'm feeling right now is that in the past, the people that they were dealing with, they came and went, and they didn't really get hooked on them. There was no love there. There was kind of like, you know, just maybe passion and things like that. But they've really been bummed out about you, and they couldn't put their finger on it there with the Page of Swords. So they were really trying to figure it out. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Temperance, yeah. So right now they're kind of being shown. Anytime I get Temperance with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like the energy is coming, okay? It's stirring up. I always look at that as stirring up the pot. And it's there. It just needs a direction to go. And it's almost like the universe is showing this person in guiding them through signs and synchronicities on what to do next. Because this person's clearly confused. This person doesn't know. They know what hit them now about how they feel about you and who you are to them. But now they're just like, oh boy, what do I do? How do I go about this so that I'm successful here with the Chariot? So I overcome this obstacle because I hurt them in the past and I treated them like they were just another person came in my life when clearly they were someone really special, and I made the wrong choice to just throw them out or just ignore them or keep you on the sidelines. Tell me about the Chariots here. Whew. Yeah, they're wanting to move forward because they kept you in this. I just feel sad. I like, as soon as this came out, it was like all I could feel was like wet tears. You know, I don't know if you've cried a lot, especially with the Five of Cups. Looks, she's crying. But the Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, the obstacle they need to overcome is they kept you feeling really confused and trapped and sad about the situation, not knowing how they felt, and you felt like they were always tied up with something else or not willing to move forward with you, even though the feelings were undeniable, right? It made you feel like you were so stuck on them in the situation that you couldn't move forward in your daily life. Like, you just kept getting stressed out and more anxiety, and you kept thinking like, I like this person so much, we have such an amazing connection, and I actually truly love them. I believe they love me too, but why is my body and everything telling me different? Why am I feeling all this anxiety? Why do I feel trapped? Like, it always felt like they had the upper hand, is what I'm saying. Like, you always felt like the ball was in their court when it never got tossed to you. It was, you know, you're like, when's it my turn? It never got tossed to you, you know. For that, I'm sorry, but that's why we also have, you know, I did it because I was hurt. Okay, so this person might have been dealing with their own issues here, especially with the Death card, the Dark Night of the Soul. So they're dealing with their own issues and pain, and they probably closed off, because when the Death card came out, I heard, I don't want to let anyone in. And I didn't say it because I was talking too fast, but I feel like this person's been hurt before, and they kind of looked at, and a long time ago, but I feel like they've been rejected. I just heard rejected. So if this person's been rejected or hurt in the past, they didn't really want to ever put their all into it, because they're afraid that, you know, if they would get hurt, right? And they felt like they did it because they were hurt in the past as well. Okay, I hear you. Yeah, okay. So I just was tuning in. So they definitely had issues from the past. They had people that rejected them and didn't really feel the same way they did. And so moving forward in their new relationships and with you, they didn't want to put themselves out there, and they felt like it's better to reject the other person and kind of keep to myself than to put my all into it and get rejected again. So it's just like soul work that this person needs to do. And they have a problem speaking their mind. That's a big issue here. I'm seeing is there's some other like soul lessons, because I just keep seeing a lot. So they might have been put in positions when they were younger where they weren't allowed to speak their mind, and they didn't have a lot of control, and they need now to do that and feel confident about themselves. They need to have control in relationships. So that's also why I felt like the ball was never in your court. It was like they always had to have the upper hand. They couldn't lose that control, because if they did, they'd feel like their world was crumbling down. It's just a lot of soul work. Okay, let's move on. Wow. What action are they going to take towards you with the Ten of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Empress? I'm telling you, they are going to I just heard reclaim you. So, yeah. What? I just heard, yeah, baby, I'm coming. Yeah, baby, I'm coming. Okay, Ten of Cups, Knight of Swords, Empress, my goodness. So they want a new beginning with you, with something solid and grounded. They're coming to speak their truth. They want to tell you that you are the Ten of Cups. They don't want anyone else. They want to build a life with you. They want you emotionally, physically. Yes, I'm hearing that. I don't want to say that, but very passionately. Yeah. So I don't really want to say that on YouTube. But there's definitely a physical attraction here. I'm being told that it's so intense that it's very hard to stay away. What I'm being told is there might be a little bit of distance between you, or if there's not distance, because of the detachment, that is the distance as well. It's the more you're away from each other, the more the chemistry just builds, and you really can't stop thinking about the person, and they can't stop thinking about you in a way that is passionate, I'll just say. Okay, moving on. So, action. They're going to come out of the blue. It's going to be something that you're not expecting, okay? It's not going to be, they're going to say it, because the Knight of Swords here, he's very impulsive. And every time I get that, especially with the Ten of Cups, it's like a hardened song, but it's going to leave you a little bit like, wait, what? Like, how do I say this? So they're going to be kind of blurting out their emotions, but it might be all over the place. Sometimes that happens with the Knight of Swords next to the Ten of Cups. I've experienced that way too many times, and I'm like, oh man, you know. So it's going to be like, whoa, your emotions are all over the place just because they want to get it out, and it might be a little bit too much for you at first, but you know, you're going to be able to understand where they're coming from. So just keep in mind, it's going to be a little impulsive, and it's going to be a little fast and out of nowhere, and you're not going to probably understand them at first. You're going to be like, whoa, slow down. But it's going to be emotional, quick-witted and emotional at the same time. Okay, so let's see the outcome here. All right. We have the Ace of Wands, Strength card, and the Four of Swords. So the outcome here is, are you going to take this opportunity with this person or not? This is very much contemplation, taking the time out to think about it. You're not going to be really sure. It seems kind of fast. And then with the Ace of Wands, it's like the energy is there, but it's like there's no direction with the Ace of Wands. You know, it's like you see it there, you feel it heavily, and it's offered to you, but you don't, there's no direction, okay? And you know this, and it's kind of like worrisome, I think, to you, especially with the Strength card. I think because, and I knew it once I saw the Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, when they come at you, it's going to be quite different, probably than anything you've experienced with this person. But you are going to take the time out to think about this, okay? Try to gather your thoughts and make a decision here. Let me see how you feel. I just want to see how you feel when this person comes towards you. I just heard the other person's like, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. They might be very impatient and when they do come towards you, so be aware of that. But in the end, they're going to wait for your response because they want this more than anything. So you are going to be up in your emotions. We do have the Queen of Cups, the World, and the Page of Cups. So again, that's what I'm seeing. This person might be quite creative in the way that they come towards you. Emotionally, they might be creative. But you feel like, even though you're in contemplation, you feel like this is kind of what you've always wanted emotionally. Like this is exactly what you wanted them to feel towards you. You wanted them to come claim you. You wanted them to basically say everything that you have wanted to hear from them. It just may not be in the way that you the way that they do it may not be, it might be a little off-putting, and that's why if you go into the Four of Swords energy, you kind of think about things for a little bit. It's okay, it won't be for long. You'll finally reassess and listen to your own emotions and how you feel, and be able to express to them how you feel about them. It just, you know, don't get put off when that happens and think it's not real. Or it's confusing to you. It's going to be. It shows that you are going to be kind of like in that energy. So just expect it a little bit. Don't be too hard on yourself is what I'm trying to say. Because it's okay. But you feel like this is the start of a new chapter. Okay, this is something that you can work with. All right. But it's up to you. It's not really telling me if you're going to give them a chance or not. I feel like you're going to hear out their apology. You're going to hear them out. But that's going to be ultimately up to you. So Spirit doesn't want me to know if you're going to do that. It's all up to you. Free will, right? All right, let me get you a couple cards to leave you with. I think we are polar opposite. So you might be, this could be twin flame, yeah. But I think that you might be the one that's more emotional, and they're the one that kind of closes up. And the way that you assess things and you address each other is completely different. And it's showing me that they do realize that. I want to hold you in my arms. So they definitely want to meet you, be with you. They want to be able to physically touch you. And that's what Spirit was definitely saying in their Yes, but I don't feel good enough stating that on Facebook. But it goes more than that, not just hugging. It's very intimate. See, I just wasn't ready for commitments. So this person's acknowledging now that, you know, they had their own issues. They just weren't ready to commit to you. They weren't ready to commit to anyone. It wasn't just you. So, you know, they're finally getting over their fears here with the 8 of Swords. And, you know, finally getting unstuck and realizing that, you know, their fears lie within themselves and they're creating their own fear. It doesn't really exist. All right. Tell me one last one. Ooh, we have angel warning. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. Okay. So angel warning signs. So this is when Spirit gets to talk to me about people's names. So, okay, let me see here. Let me let you get a good look at it real quick and see if anything looks familiar to you. Okay, so I am seeing, oh, and let me interject or open the line here. Okay, so I am hearing Dave, Paul, Dan, Thalia, Laura, Amy. Okay, and if it's not any of those names, people that you're dealing with, then that's okay. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. It's just that there's certain specific things in here that Spirit wants you to hear if you heard your name or the person you're dealing with's name. Also, some of you could live near a dam. Also, yeah, a body of water. Your twin flame could start with the letter T. Henry and Harry too as well. Aaron. Wow. I'm hearing. Okay, that's a long one. I don't know. I don't even know how to say that again. I'm gonna screw that up. I can't. It's a very long name. It's a foreign name. Starts with A. Beautiful name, but I don't want to mess it up. Is that all I'm getting from this? Tell me anything else. Okay. Oh, I'm also hearing angel. Derek. Someone's dealing with a Derek. Because I just heard, Derek, if you don't come back. So, I don't know. Somebody's dealing with a Derek. Anyways, let's keep going. Sorry. Those cards are like super special because they rarely come out. And when they do, I am so afraid to be in love. See, that was the problem with this person. Where are we at? 23 minutes. Sorry. Yeah, I am so afraid to be in love. So this is why they weren't ready for commitment here. Okay. Oh, I got another one. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. I don't get them for anyone. You guys got them. What? Okay. So I just heard Beatrice. Megan. Mary, Mally. These are some different names. I'm having trouble. Isaac. Kushifa. Vincent. Valor. So your twin flame could have start with the letter V, or it could be their last name. I just heard their last name too. Okay. That's it for that one. Andy, Andrew, Gracia. Oh boy, I'm bad at this. Maybe I need to practice more. I just don't want to mess up the names. I feel bad. The Queen. Why am I seeing the Queen? Somebody called somebody their queen. That's why I'm seeing that. Somebody has, their pet name was the Queen or Queen. I just heard playa. I don't know. Somebody used to joke with somebody and say playa. All right. Anyways, you're probably like, this is crazy. Anyways, so, okay, we're going to leave it here. So they weren't ready for commitment. They were afraid to fall in love. They had their own issues they're working through in the current moment. They are definitely realizing that you are the one and that they do want to be with you. And they're kind of in shock because they didn't realize that why they didn't see it before, why they just grazed over it and they didn't even take you into consideration and your feelings into consideration. So now they're realizing that and they're going to try to make it up to you, okay? But it's up to you what you want to do. It's just, this is here for your information, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. This was fun, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support and the love that you give me. You guys are amazing. And I will see you next time. All right, bye.